Mute the TV. Hey.
The people want the song. Do the people want the song? Do the people want the song? Do the people want the song, Joseph?
People gotta come first.
Okay.
People gotta come first before they can want the
Yes.
song.
It's time, y'all. Y'all late. You all is late, child.
No, they on time. They on
What is she
time.
doing?
I don't know.
I want to see what she doing. Oh.
Adhesive. That would be cute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I learned how to do that too.
With the adhesive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, not the adhesive. What kind of adhesive is
See,
that?
that's adhesive.
Oh,
And
okay.
they're showing it can be washed and pulled
Oh, really?
and
Okay.
wet and it won't come off.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a new product. Hey, who is that? Just came up in here from Facebook. Hey, Facebook. Shout out to Facebook. Facebook, y'all have really been dipping it and doing it.
Dipping it and doing
We
it.
love the fact that y'all on Facebook, but y'all need to also come onto YouTube and hit that subscribe button. So if you are a Facebook watcher, we're going to need you to also go to YouTube. Go to the McRaeKingz. That's Kings with a Z. Kingz as in zebra. And hit the subscribe button. It's free to subscribe. We just really need your support in hitting the subscribe button and also hitting the like button as well. Yes. Ooh.
Yes. Hit that like button. Do what you do.
Ooh.
Make it happen.
Joseph, it's a miracle I'm here. I
Why?
like to burn up today, tonight. Because I cooked the most amazing meal, right?
You cooked a good meal,
Yes.
yes.
And I decided to put some of that lips hot sauce on my chicken that I cooked. And I like to burn up. I thought I was gonna burn up. I did. I thought I was gonna be, uh, you know, I thought I was gonna just burn up. It was hot. It was hot, but it was good. It was good. It made my meal a lot tastier. Look at all these folks coming on up in here. Y'all
Come
come on
on
up
up
in
and
here.
through. Come on up
Come
and
on up in the
through.
Lord's house, Ishala
Hey,
Kandala.
Uncle Mo.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Who else is up in here, Joseph? Is that Monte?
Monte,
Hey,
Melissa.
Monte, let me tell you something. You are my son. Monte is my son. You know that, right?
I sent him a message
Prince
saying,
Monte is my son. When I saw him in that picture with them shoes on, Monte,
them
you
boots.
look amazing. I want to tell you, you look amazing. And you were wearing, no, 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 no. He was wearing those shoes. Okay?
Those
He
boots.
was giving the girls runway for the gods, honey. He was giving the girls runway, and he just looked. Oh God, well we'll talk about more about that when we start the show. You ready to start the show, Joseph?
Hmm.
What's that?
Do the people want the song?
I don't know if the people is
Hey,
ready for
Miss
the song. Y'all
Lois.
ready for the song? Is y'all ready for the song? Y'all put a microphone in the chat if you're ready for the
Hey,
song.
Miss Southern Girl.
Yes, put a mic in the chat if you're ready for the song. We want to know if y'all ready for the song. Is Melissa here? Is Miss Melissa here? Hey, is that?
Hey,
Hey,
Betty
Betty
Boo.
Boo. What's going on, Betty Boo?
You wanted to bush people tonight, but I'm glad you
Yes.
caught us live.
Shout out to all the bush bitches, all the people in the bushes. I hope you don't went to the convenience store across the street. The YouTube convenience store,
Got your little
and got your
snack.
little snacky wacky, and got you some coffee and something to drink. A Coca Cola. Well, I prefer, what's that? What's that? That drink, that sports drink that I always get chosen.
Gatorade.
Not the
No,
Gatorade, the other one.
Powerade.
Powerade. Yeah, I prefer me a little Powerade, sugar-free diet Powerade when I go to the convenience store. And I like it with ice. I'm really realizing that a lot of the convenience stores, like the gas stations, they have the best ice, Joseph.
Mm.
Like when I go, like tonight after the show, when I go get my coffee, I'm going to the gas station, get me a cup of ice to eat.
Hey, Wands,
Yes.
Wands.
Hey,
All
Juan
right, I
Juan.
see y'all want the show.
Yes, what's going on, Juan
Y'all
Juan?
want the song because y'all done put the mics
All
up
right,
in
they don't
there.
put the mics up, child. I
Let
see
me
all
see.
the microphones. Put the microphones up. I see them. Y'all ready for the show? Y'all ready for the legendary show?
Yes, I said
Mm,
hello to everybody.
yes. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna get started. Me and Joseph, we laid up in the bed house.
Oh yes,
Yes.
honey, because yesterday was too much, child.
Yes, yes, it was a whole lot, honey. All that them
I wasn't
cocktails
used
and
to
things.
sitting up talking to y'all.
Yes, and then Joseph, he came upstairs. Well, we'll talk about that when we start the show. But the mics is up, so let's begin. Okay.
Come on
Hey.
up in the Lord's house. He shall condemn. Come on up in the Lord's house. He shall condemn. Come on up in the Lord's house. He shall condemn. Robo shanda, bobo sha. He condemn.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Bring me a chicken chiquita.
Hey
Yes.
Alicia.
Bring me a chicken chiquita.
Hey Tristan.
What's going on, Tristan? Hey, y'all. Welcome, welcome, one, welcome all. Welcome to all the new people and the people that just decided to join us
And welcome
today.
to the Legion.
Yes, welcome to Lips in the Legion. I know Lips is somewhere in them bushes, honey. Trying to start trouble.
You might get an encore later, Monte.
Hmm. Yes, y'all welcome to Pillow Talk. Welcome to Pillow Talk. Let me tell y'all something. We
Hey
just
Regina.
really are overwhelmed, and we have to thank y'all so much for making Pillow Talk such a success.
Yes,
We
and
are
making one
really
of our pillow talks reach 1K.
Yes, today we are celebrating 1K. One of our videos, our episode 19, reached 1K.
Hey
And
Tiffany.
that is really an accomplishment for us considering last month we were getting 58 views.
No, we never was that
Yes, we
low.
was.
We was getting 100
We
at
was getting
least.
we was getting 50, 58, and 68 views. We was getting 100 views, 145 views, things of that nature. Now we're getting
Hey
a
Monique.
lot of views, and we really, really
Appreciate you
appreciate it. Yes,
guys.
we really appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us on Pillow Talk. We are
Hey Margie.
gaining momentum, which is something that we've wanted to do for a long time. Our momentum is up here, you know.
And thank you for everybody who leave wonderful comments.
Yes, y'all be leaving some of the best comments. Oh my God. Y'all leave some of the best comments. Sometimes it just brings a tear to my eye. Y'all know
Y'all know he's a crybaby,
y'all know I'm
honey.
emotional, child. I get emotional like Whitney Houston. But it brings a tear to my eye sometimes when I read these comments that you guys leave. They're so beautiful and nice. We get some people that be trying to throw shade,
No, not
child.
really, not no more.
Not a lot, but we get some people. You know what, Joseph? Let me take these headphones out.
Yes, because they probably can't hear us, honey.
They can hear us,
For
but
now.
um, let me take them out. They probably can hear us better now. Check the sound, Joseph.
Hold on. Well, the sound was good because my phone was up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. Hold on. It's good. It's good. Yes,
Oh
we
my
here
goodness,
for it
my ear was itching. But
because they dirty.
yes, we've been getting. No, they not, honey. We've been gaining momentum. We've been gaining a whole lot of momentum, which we really appreciate. Thank you so much, and thank you to all of you that donated last night, and gave money for the $5 shots, um,
Yes.
because we earned quite a bit. We were able to put quite a bit of money away for the equipment that we're trying to get. And those of you, if you did not donate last night, you can donate today. It's not too late. It's never too late for you to donate to the McRae Kingz
Cash App is
platform.
right under my
Yes,
chin.
and you can donate your father. You can
To
give
either one.
your $5 donation, whatever is on your heart, whatever is in your spirit to donate, you can do. Okay, so you know, with that being said, y'all, let's get into the show.
Welcome to Pillow Talk.
Yes,
I don't know where he disappeared to.
my ear is itching.
Oh, his little dirty ear itching.
No, my ear is
y'all.
not dirty.
Miss Southern Girl, yes, I saw your comment about the gravy. And it should have some consistency of the little thickness to it. But it shouldn't, when you put it on top of mashed potatoes, it shouldn't pile up on top of the mashed potatoes
Are
like
we
it's
going there? Are we going there?
another set of mashed
Are we going
potatoes.
there tonight?
Well, no, Miss Southern Girl said she
I
had to
know.
respond about the gravy.
I know. I saw her comment about the gravy, and she understands. Like, but no, listen. I understand how you feel too, Joseph. You're from the north, but in the south, we like gravy and onion with onions and a
And
little
my
bit of
gravy have
pepper
onions and it
and
has
salt.
pepper and salt.
Yeah, but the way y'all make y'all gravy is like totally different from the way we make y'all's. Y'all gravy have to be nice and smooth. Sometimes our
Right.
gravy likes to have little lumps
No.
in it and stuff like that. And we like thick gravy. We do. We like, us Southern people. We like
Well,
thick gravy.
I guess that's why I don't eat biscuits and gravy.
Oh, honey, let me tell you something. You don't know what you're
Cause
missing.
it just don't.
You don't know what you're missing if you don't have biscuits and gravy with a nice gravy that has consistency to it. It's delicious. But then you know what? The gravy has to have flavor to it when you're eating biscuits and gravy. I'm gonna make it for you one day. I'm gonna make it for you one day. I'll make you some homemade biscuits because you know I can make some good biscuits. And I'm gonna make you some gravy to go with it. You're gonna love it. I promise you, you're gonna love it.
Miss Southern Girl, I don't do the biscuits and gravy thing. I've
He's never
seen it.
had. Have you ever had it before?
And I told you I used to go to Bob Evans for breakfast in the
Uh
morning,
huh.
and a lot of people would get biscuits and gravy, and my mom got it because she had never had it before, and
Uh-huh.
she actually enjoyed it.
But was it white gravy?
It was white gravy with meat. It had meat, like
Yeah,
a sausage
yeah,
in it.
sausage in it. See, no, that's not the gravy I'm talking about. See, us black Southern people, we make just gravy and we don't put sausage in it and stuff like that. Gravy, like I don't. Well, and it varies. It depends on what part of the South you come from. Some black people they put, sausage in their gravy, but I wasn't raised that way.
Hey, Diet Blue, Miss Southern Girl. Now there was something when I lived in Atlanta that I saw, and I just thought it was crazy
What's that?
because I went to a soul food restaurant and they had the food. They had the food behind the counter, but they had it out so you could see it. And I'm like, oh, there's roaches in there. I was like, oh, how they got flies? I thought it was flies or roaches in the peach cobbler.
Uh,
But I realized there was raisins. I was like, who the hell put raisins in peach cobbler?
see, I wasn't raised that way.
Hey, Angela. Hey, Grateful
I
Heart.
ain't never had peach cobbler with raisins in it.
You can find it in Georgia.
I've never had peach cobbler with raisins in it. I'm from North Carolina, so we didn't put raisins in our
Right.
gravy.
I really thought it was flies or roaches in the peach cobbler
But
because
you know
I'm
what,
like,
may come
what
to
the
think of it, it
hell?
may be good. It really may be
I
good.
don't know. I wouldn't
I gotta
try it.
try it. I gotta try it. I've never
You
had
can
it with
find it in a
raisins.
lot of restaurants, soul food restaurants. And Miss Southern Girl, there's it's called Big Daddy's. They had raisins in it, and I can't remember the name of the other place we went to.
Mm. Now I've seen raisins in stuffing, like cornbread stuffing, because cornbread stuffing is meant to be sweet. So they put gravy. I mean, I'm not gravy. They put raisins in the cornbread stuff, and I've seen that before. Um,
Oh,
although I didn't grow up with
wait, you gotta
with that.
read Dia's comment.
What did he
Where
say?
is she?
Okay, what she say?
Oh, and Dia, what you made us, they were beautiful. Both of us loved them. And thank you so much for making them.
Yes, red eye gravy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we call it stuffing.
Brown gravy,
Up
yes.
here we call it, hey Queen Ronnie, you made it tonight. We call it stuffing up here. We don't call it dressing.
Turkey gravy, yes. White gravy. Yes. Yeah. You know what? Yes, and
Ouch,
you're right.
child, you almost hit me in the face. Hey Chris.
You're right, Diet Blue. Yes, yeah, chicken gravy and white gravy. There's turkey gravy. There is, red eye gravy is good with grits, but you don't like grits.
Oh no,
Um,
don't do
yeah,
bread.
red eye gravy is good with grits, and it's also good. When you make fried chicken with rice and
Mm.
gravy. Red eye gravy is really good
Now
because it
you know
has a
what?
kick to it.
I don't like smothered chicken
You don't like that's right. You don't like smothered chicken. I
because
make
I
it.
just like my. I don't want it to take away from the crunch of my fried chicken.
Right. No, I get it.
Now I'll do a smothered pork chop,
Mhm.
but the chicken I just want my chicken
Oh no, let me tell you something. You
chicken.
gotta have. My mother used to make when she would fry chicken, right? She would fry like a batch of chicken, and then she would fry maybe 3 or 4 pieces, and she would smother them in
Gravy.
onion gravy, which is really good. Um, yeah, you have to try that. It's really good, Joseph. I know you don't like chicken smothered in gravy,
I mean,
but
I would try it, but I like the crunch,
because I cook it all
and
the
I just
time.
think I just think that the gravy would sog the chicken,
It does. No,
and
it
I don't,
does.
I don't,
It's kind of like fricasseed, you know.
I don't know.
The,
I
the
like
the
my
the skin,
crunch.
but let me tell you, the skin on the chicken it brings out the flavor in the
I
chicken.
could
It
believe
does.
you, but I just like my crunch.
Yeah, I know you like your crunch. Oh, Melissa, you don't like nothing on your grits but butter. Yeah, you girl. Let me tell you something. I can make me some like one of my favorite breakfast dishes was it was fried chicken smothered in gravy with grits.
Oh no, honey, give me
Yes,
some
it's so good.
waffles and fried chicken, honey, and I'm good.
Now I love waffles and fried chicken, but you remember that time we went to that place and I ordered chicken and
Well,
waffles.
that
It was a
wasn't chicken and waffles.
hot
Nobody told
mess.
you to order chicken and waffles from a barbecue joint.
I was so mad. Ooh, I was in my feelings. What's
Now,
this?
my sister sent me a picture.
What's that?
What? Thumbs up. Just hit the show.
Okay.
My sister, she what you call it? She made some grits and shrimp because she never. My cousin always tell her how good shrimps and grits are. So she made some grits at home, and she made some shrimp and put it on top. It looked delicious, but I just don't like grits, so I would have not even ate it. I wouldn't even eat the shrimp for fear I put grits in my mouth. Have you all had the chicken or pork chop flour? And it's made, hold on, what did she say? It's made just for them, and you don't have to season it.
Yes, we've had the chicken one.
We've had
Yes.
the chicken one.
Yeah, we've had the chickens, yeah, flour, yes. It's really good. Uh-huh. I usually like if when I get it, I'll make my gravy with it.
Oh no, Melissa, it wasn't even a real waffle. It was from BBQs. They have a uh, chicken and waffles, but Tremel didn't read it. He just saw chicken and waffles. So when he got it, it was barbecue chicken on top of a waffle, but the waffle was like potato or something.
I was
He was
mad.
so mad because he's like, "Where's my syrup?" I said, "Babe, syrup on
No, let
barbecue."
me tell you how they brought it out. Okay. Picture this. Okay, you at it was a restaurant called BBQ's, and
Melissa know BBQs. You know
they're
she know.
known for like their rotisserie barbecue chicken
And their ribs
and their
are
ribs.
amazing.
Yeah, their ribs are amazing. So I get the menu and I see on the menu chicken and waffles. So I was like, oh, okay. I can get me some chicken and waffles. I can do that. I can do that. Instead of me just ordering barbecue chicken or barbecue ribs, I ordered the chicken and waffles. Oh, honey, I had my mouth already chopped. I had my mouth all ready for these chicken and waffles. Child, they brought me out. It was a plate, right? And it had one waffle on it.
The
And
size
the
of the plate
chicken, where they stabbed the chicken
with a knife
with a knife. They had the chicken on a knife like
on
a shish
top of the
kebab,
waffle.
like a shish kebab. And and then they had the knife stabbed into the middle of the waffle. So I was like, oh, okay, I can, I was really saying, oh, okay, I can do this because the chicken looked really good. So I'm like, well, where's the syrup? Where's the motherfucking syrup? Ain't no syrup on the table nowhere. I said,
Now I'm sitting
Joseph,
here eating my
where
fried
is the
shrimp
syrup?
and my grits, and he's still fussing around with this waffle.
Wait a minute. I said, well, where's the syrup? Ain't nobody bring me no syrup. I was like, oh, I said, she gonna bring it to me. She gonna bring it to me. So I started eating without it. Child, I looked at the waffle and it was not a waffle. It was a potato that they put in a waffle iron and they made it look like a waffle. So it was a potato waffle with the chicken, which I would have really been fine with if it tasted good. But it really did not taste good. Like the waffle was like dry. And then the chicken was like dry. And then my whole mood was messed up because here I am. I'm sitting up here thinking, oh, I'm gonna get me some
Hey,
chicken
best
and
friend.
waffles, child. And ain't getting no chicken and waffles. I ain't getting no syrup, no butter, no nothing. I was getting ready to ask her, excuse me, can I have some extra butter? Thank you. Child, you got nothing. No, nothing. I was
So
hot. I was hot like fire.
we had some stuff. um, we love the Waffle House, both of us,
Oh yes, I love the
and I
Waffle
love the
House.
fact where we're supposed to be moving. It's a Waffle House literally up the block.
Yeah.
Um,
I just don't understand why they always fighting in the Waffle House.
oh,
Why?
that's just don't go at night.
I done heard of people getting
Don't go at night.
shot and killed in the Waffle House, getting
Don't go at
stabbed in
night.
the Waffle House. I done heard all these horrible things in the Waffle House about the Waffle House.
And Grateful Heart Tremel cooked tonight.
Yes, I did. I
It was
cooked.
good.
I made some stewed chicken with some potatoes. It was a very simple meal, but it was good. It was really
It
good.
had no cabbage in it.
Yes, along with my lips hot sauce, y'all. Hold on. Oh. Y'all make
He
sure
burnt
y'all
his mouth.
go to the website Lips Please. Put your link in the comment section. Y'all go over and get y'all a bottle of Lips hot sauce. I'm telling you, this hot sauce you can eat it with just about anything, but it's really good with chicken. And it's really good with steak and pork chops. If you're a person that likes heat with your meal, you're gonna love this. It's good with collard greens and cabbage.
And on
Yes.
fried chicken
Yes, and on
and
fried
pork
chicken.
chops.
Yes, and pork chop. It's really good, y'all. Y'all go over and get you a bottle of Lips hot sauce. Now, this is the size of the bottle. Y'all see how big this is? This is a big bottle. And I'm telling you, it's worth the price. It really is. Um, you're supposed to keep it refrigerated.
No, it can be or can't be.
You don't have to keep it
You don't have
refrigerated.
to, but
Oh, okay.
it gets like it. Lips said it gets like hotter or better in the
Yes, it
fridge.
seems like the flavor, like it has a kick. It's gonna kick
It's
your
you
ass.
gonna get a kick.
It's gonna kick your ass. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna kick your ass. If you like heat, it's gonna kick your
You see, what
ass.
Melissa said the hot sauce is delish. It's
It
good
is.
almost anything.
It really is.
I
It's
meant to
really
ask
good.
you, did you get your hot sauce? Um, Miss Southern Girl says, and Tremel loves diners,
Yes.
so he's gonna wanna go.
Yes, I
She
love
said she's
diners.
gonna take us to Metro Diner in Jacksonville, Florida,
Uh-huh.
because they have the best chicken and waffles.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, well, I love diners, so. But yes, I'm advertising my famous baby brother's hot sauce. His hot sauce is just delish.
Queen
You
Rhonda
have to
says
get
she
you
believes
some.
it's 32 ounces.
Yeah, I believe that's what it is. But you know, it's really good, Joe. I'm telling you, you got to go over to his website and get some of his merch and get some of his hot sauce. I'm
Hey,
telling you, you
Joy
won't be sorry.
Davis.
You're gonna be talking, you're gonna be raving about it. I'm telling you. And Thanksgiving is coming up. Let me tell you something. I don't know
Oh, thank you.
you know what the time limit is on him ordering, you know. I mean on him getting your order out, but you will want to have some of Lips hot sauce on your Thanksgiving table. Yes, you would. I'm telling you. Everybody gonna be fighting over this. They're
So
gonna be
tell
fighting
him,
over it.
since there's a lot of Legion in here tonight, tell him what happened to you in the store tonight.
Oh, y'all, the most amazing thing happened today. I'm okay, so I'm in the grocery store and I'm picking up a couple of things for dinner. And this girl turns around and she says to me, she says, I know who you are. She said, you are His Majesty. And I said, yes. She said, I watch you now. She said, I came over to your channel from Lips. She said, I just subscribed to your channel a couple of days ago. And you know, I was so excited that I didn't get her name. And we took a selfie and everything. I was so excited because she said, can I take a selfie with you? And I was like, yeah.
You
So
just you can't hold my phone.
why?
You just hid Monte and Grateful Heart by
I'm
accident.
sorry. But no, the girl was like, hey, she was like, can I take a
Hold
selfie
on.
with
Before you
you?
finish, I'm sorry. Monte and Grateful Heart, you are unhidden, so you could type in the chat if you're still watching. So make
Yes,
sure
I'm
that
sorry. I
works.
did it by mistake.
Trinell did that by
Yeah, I did
mistake.
it by mistake. But the girl was so, I mean, I was so excited. I didn't even get her name. So if you are in the bushes, because she said she'd be in the bushes too. I said, so if you are in the bushes tonight, or if you're up here, you know, just put a mic in the comment section to let me know you're here. Or even if you just want to be incognito, thank you so much for the experience. I enjoyed the experience. I was so it made me feel so great that you know somebody like fanned out about me, little old me, little old me. Yes. And so yeah, that's what happened to me in the grocery store today. I had a subscriber, a fan, a new subscriber at that. She said she just subscribed to our channel. So thank you so much for subscribing to our channel, and thank you for the experience. And I was so happy to take a selfie with you. Oh God, I wish you were there. I do. I wish you were there. But Joseph has been with
Hey,
me.
Marie.
We've been together, and people have, you know, like said something that's like, I watch y'all. I watch y'all.
Like when we did Coffee with the Kings, that used to happen
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, we used to do
And then, oh, I know y'all. I have coffee with y'all in the morning.
mm-hmm.
And I'd be, because at first they'd be like, Tramel Joseph. And I'm like, who the hell is that? And I have, y'all know, my
It's such a
facial
kiki.
expression is very, who the hell are you?
It is, it's a
And then they'd be like,
kiki.
I have coffee with you in the morning. I'd be like, oh, hey.
Yeah,
Child, if you just walk up on me and say my name, I'm looking at you like, well, who the hell are you?
right. But it's such a key when people you know come up to us because it's so unexpected. But
Okay, Marie.
yes, if you should happen to ever see us, the McRae
Hey,
Kings,
Tashana.
out and about, we're very, very approachable. We are.
Hmm.
We're very approachable, you
At
know. So
first, you might look at me and be scared, like, I ain't saying nothing to
yeah,
Joseph.
Joseph can be very intimidating
Because
because
I just have this look on my face like, bitch, get away
yeah,
from me.
he do.
I do. I do.
He do.
But you know my personality on here. So like don't let that deter you from saying hello to me.
Yes.
Cause I believe me, once you tell me who you are, I'm gonna get a big smile on my face
Hmm.
and hug you and be like, oh my God. And the whole resting bitch face goes away.
Yes, and they're like, "Oh my God, Joseph, you're so tall."
Hmm.
That's the first thing they say is, "Oh my God, you're so tall." Because Joseph is 6'4", They
I'm
say
6'3".
6'3". Yeah, 6'3". And I'm tall too. I'm 6 foot. He's 3 inches taller than me. But they always say, "Oh my God, Joseph, you're so tall."
Hmm.
And speaking of tall, I didn't know Monte was so tall and statuesque. Monte, you look amazing. You really do. You look amazing. You know what, Monte, I got to talk to you, when the show is over with. Because there's something that I want to send you. There's something that I want to send you. But yes, you look amazing. You looked amazing in those pictures. I don't know if Monte will give us permission to post one of his pictures to the community wall. But Prince Monte, oh my God, when I tell y'all, he is one of the most handsome young men that I have ever seen in my life. Oh my God, I love his haircut, his face. Monte gives you face. He gives you face, and he just gives you he's like tall, y'all, real tall and statuesque. He looks like a supermodel.
Hey, Melissa
Yeah.
Mosley.
Hey, Melissa,
Oh,
what's going
Queen
on?
Ronnie. See, so yeah, Queen Ronnie would be one of the people that look at me and go, Joseph, you're so tall.
Yeah.
Because she only 5'3.5".
Oh Lord, have mercy. Is our girl in here that got married?
Yes, Tiffany is in
Tiffany
here.
is in here. Tiffany, what's going on, girl? How are you enjoying
Being
married
married.
life? How are you enjoying married life?
Do it feel different?
Do you feel different? I know I felt different when we got married. After we got
You
married.
did.
Oh yeah, I did. I felt so different. Um
Oh, Grateful Heart even shorter. She only 5'2".
I felt like genuine in some type of way. I don't know how to describe it. You didn't feel different?
First of all, I had to get used to saying my fiance. That was number one.
Yeah.
Then, back in the day when you dated someone, you said it was my husband. Because we didn't really have the option to get married.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just how we refer to ourselves as each other's husband.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I really had to say my husband, I was like, whoa, he really is my husband. Like,
Mm.
I'm really married.
Right.
And what really, I think I told you, when we went to Val's house and all
Uh-huh.
her friends was there,
Yeah.
and I came in, I spoke to everybody. I said, hey,
Didn't you feel
because
proud?
I had met all of them before. And one of them is actually kind of related to me in a way,
Mm-hmm.
like a distant cousin.
Mm-hmm.
And my cousin Val was like, oh, everybody, this is Tramel, my cousin Joe's fiance. Child, I like to go through the floor. Because I just wasn't used to that.
Yeah.
I just wasn't used to that. I just, okay,
Right.
all right, thank you, Marie.
What she said?
Tell you, shout out to all Marie's friends
Yes.
watching us right now.
Yes. Hey, what's going
Hope you
on, all
like and
Marie's friends?
subscribe.
Yes. I hope all y'all hit that subscribe button.
But
Yes.
yeah, I was like, I wanted to go through the floor, and it was just because I had to get used to it because I was so used to not per se hiding,
Mm-hmm.
but not letting people know.
Right.
And
It was like
it was
because
like new to me.
yeah.
And even like we went to a diner one day and the lady noticed our
She
rings.
said, "Okay,
She's
let's
like,
see the
okay, let's see the
ring."
rings. And me and Tramel looking at her like, what?
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I saw those rings when you walked in there. Let me see the rings. How long have you been married? And I was like, wow.
Yes. Yes.
People have come a long way.
Yes.
But people treat us different because we're married.
Yes, they do.
It's I don't want to say it's sad to
Especially
say.
married people, they be like, "Welcome to
Yeah.
the institution."
Right. It's
Yeah.
like we not the gays that want to, go to the bathhouses and swing
I've
from the
never heard
chandeliers.
I've never heard of the negativity. We like when I remember now before we got married, we got a lot of negativity. We
Right.
got some death threats and stuff like that.
Right.
But I never
Once in a
heard
blue
like the
moon,
negativity. And let me just say,
people would say, oh,
yeah,
this is not no holy union. God don't
right,
appreciate that.
right,
Okay, that's your business. Like,
yeah,
I'm not, I can't change the way you feel.
mm-hmm,
I'm not going to try to change the way you feel.
mm-hmm,
Your opinion is your opinion, but what you won't do push your opinion on me.
Yeah.
So keep it to yourself
Hmm.
because I didn't ask for it,
Right.
and it is what it
And if
is.
you don't like it, it's okay.
And it's not like we
And we
walking
ain't for everybody.
right, and we not walking the
Yeah.
street holding hands and
Yeah.
kissing, and we don't do that.
Yeah. Joseph and I,
Just
we don't
because
really do
of
that.
where we grew up in New York and New Jersey, like that was never a thing
Yeah,
up here.
we don't show displays of public
Like when I
affection.
went to Atlanta and saw men holding hands, and I was like, "Oh my god!" The first time I went, like I was blown because I'm like, "Child, if y'all
We
come,
held hands when we went to Pride.
oh,
Remember?
when we go to Pride events, yeah, because
Yeah.
it's Pride events." But
Hmm.
when you like when I first went to Atlanta, and I just saw dudes holding hands, and
Yeah. It's
I was,
awkward.
it was weird. I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I said they would never be able to do that in New York.
Right. Right.
And just because like just something we
But
never
now
did.
it's changed in New York. Let me just say, Joseph, you know what I felt after we got married? I was very proud. And like even now, I'm very proud to be married. And I'm very proud of you. So when I introduce you as my husband, because when I
Wait,
introduced Joseph,
thanks, Grateful Heart, for coming. Enjoy the movie with your boo.
yes,
Go ahead.
yes. But whenever I introduce you as my husband, I feel like proud. Like, it's kind of like having, this great piece of artwork and you want to show it off. Like I love to show Joseph off.
No, I was proud. Now that I
Yeah.
was.
I love to show you off when we go out. Like I love the fact that you walk behind me and you hold on to my shoulder. I love that. Like I love the way we walk into a room. I love the attention that we get when we walk into a room. You know,
Grateful Heart. One day you're gonna have to explain that movie to me.
what
I
movie?
have watched it 100 times and I don't understand it.
Which movie is that?
Children of the Corn.
That movie is
I just never understood it.
it's like a trilogy.
No, I watched it, but I just forget the rest of them
Mm-hmm,
because I didn't understand the first one, so I damn sure didn't understand the rest of them.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I just didn't understand that. But let me tell y'all. So today, I'm gonna just tell y'all this and then go into the story that I want to tell you. So we got up today. Everybody was checking on us. Thank you, everybody that was texting, making sure we was okay
Yes, yes, thank
from
you.
last night. They was like, "How is Tramel?" He had
Yes.
a lot of shots. I was like, "Child." Afterwards, we came
I
upstairs.
was fine.
We got in the bed, and that was it.
I was a little tipsy, but I was
And
fine.
we got up. Tramel wanted to go to church. We got up early. We went to church and had a
Hmm.
good time.
Tell
And
about church. Tell about how fast we got in and out of
no, we
church.
get in and out of church quick. That's why I don't mind going to
Yeah, my
church.
pastor, he don't
Cause
play.
my pastor don't play. He get up at like 11:15, and he done by 12:15.
Yeah, he don't play.
He don't play.
Yeah.
But when we first went to that church, we got invited by one
Hmm.
of Tramel's friends,
Hmm.
and when we went, it was just a whole different vibe.
Yeah,
But
because
this, but
remember
we didn't experience that really the first time.
we
We were
know
just
right,
comfortable.
right.
So we got invited the second time
And we
for.
walked in the door and all of these ushers were there and they just hugged us.
We thought they were
We got a
ushers, but they
hug
ended
from
up being like deacons
yeah,
and
deaconess and stuff like that.
deaconess, and
And we walked in the church, and as we walked in the church, people were giving us hugs.
saying, "Hey, how's your day?
Yeah.
Welcome to Unity Fellowship. Hope you enjoy yourself." So I'm like, this is different. Like I felt the love.
Uh-huh.
So we sat down. I was like, Tramel, this is different. So because the first time we were late, so we didn't experience that. This time we were on time. We made it our
Uh-huh.
business to be on time. So we sitting there. So they said, anybody here for the first time, please stand. Well, my husband, honey. Anything to show up and show out, he
Yeah.
gonna do.
That's what
So
I
I said,
did.
Tramel, sit your ass there. I said, sit down. This ain't our first time. They didn't do this the first time we came. So we're gonna do it now. I
Yes.
said, okay, well, I'm not standing up. So I sat there. So, they went around the room and they got to Tramel. And Tramel said, hi, everyone. My name is Tramel McRae. And this is my husband. I wanted to pass out. He was like, this is my husband, Joseph McRae. We've been married for a year,
I
child.
said, and we are known as the McRae
He said, and
Kings.
we are known as the
And
McRae
they
Kingz.
just started clapping.
They just started
Remember?
applauding.
Yeah.
People turned around and was shaking my hand, saying
Yeah.
congratulations. And I'm sitting there like, am I in the Twilight Zone? Honey, what kind of, am I in the Twilight Zone? They telling me congratulations for being married to a man?
Yeah.
What kind of church is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I sat there. The word was amazing.
Yes. Oh God,
I was
wasn't
just
it?
watching LGBTQ people like enjoy the Lord and get the message and get the spirit. And I'm just sitting there like, oh my
And
God.
remember, there was a moment in the service where they were like, okay, everybody stand up. And, they sang this welcome song to
Right.
us.
And you go
And
around
you go around and just say hi to everybody.
and
And you congregate with everybody. Like, you give people hugs. You can congregate with them. You can talk to them. They can introduce themselves to you. And that's what they do. It's just like,
it was
it's
just,
a
I
lot of
felt
fellowship. The fellowship is
so
amazing.
welcome.
Yeah.
I didn't feel condemned. I felt so welcome.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh my God. So Tramel, by the time church was over and they said, anybody want to, if you feel led to want to join, please come up front. Tramel was like, I'm going up there. I said, Tramel, we just our second time.
Right.
He said, no, I have never been to a church like this. And I am joining.
Well, they asked,
And
they
he
said if you wanted to join
come up to the
now,
front.
come up to the front, or if you wanted to join later,
After church, you
you
could
could have went
join
after
after
church
church.
and joined.
So I said, Tramel, let's do it after church.
Yeah.
Make sure, nope, I know this is what I want to do. So he go bum rushing up to the front. So I'm like, okay, I can't let my husband do this by himself. So I got up and went with him. Charlie started applauding us, and
Oh, there was
I
applauding.
was
Oh
like,
my
oh my
gosh.
God. So today when we told our pastor, Tramel told him, he said, we might be moving again to Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
He said, I expect to see y'all every single Sunday until you move. He said,
Uh-huh.
and then we have a sister church in Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to give you the name. The pastor is amazing,
Yeah.
and y'all better go to church down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And I was like, you ain't got to tell me.
Yeah.
I said, as long as it's as welcoming as this, I'll be
Uh-huh.
there every Sunday.
Yes. And the name of our church is Unity Fellowship Church.
There's one in Baltimore, there's
Yeah.
one in DC, there's
Yeah.
one in California. Hell, there's even one in Jamaica. Now that,
Yeah.
I would love to see how that works
Yeah,
out.
me too. And our church is led by a very, very famous, world famous singer. His
Rest
name
his
is
soul.
Carl Bean. God rest his soul. He just passed away this year. And he sang the song "I Was Born This Way." That's what he's known for. His song is called the Gay National Anthem as well. It's called "I Was Born This Way."
And
Um,
he started a church.
we could put a link to the song in the description of this video. But Carl Bean, God rest his soul, he was a beautiful
He
person.
was the archbishop before he
He was
passed
the
away.
Archbishop of Unity Fellowship. He actually started the Unity Fellowship movement. And
An all
there's
affirming church.
Yeah, in all affirming church. They the mother church is in Los Angeles, California still. And
And the part that I
he led that
love is
church.
that you have parents bring their
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
LGBTQ
Beautiful.
kids.
Yes.
And I love that because when I was a kid, I wanted to shy away from church because I
Yeah.
knew I was different. And I kept hearing I was going to hell.
Yeah.
These little kids never hear they're going to hell.
Mm-hmm.
They hear that God loves them no
Yeah.
matter what. And they can love God back.
Right.
And it's just so refreshing to see
Yeah.
so many LGBTQ people
Right.
that love the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
that speak in tongues, that shout,
Mm-hmm.
that do all of that. And they don't have to feel bad about who they
Right,
are
right. They
to
bring their
do it.
children to church. The
Hmm.
children are beautiful. They even have like a movement for the children. And let me just say this, a lot of people think that, if you're around gay people and you see two men kissing and stuff like that, then your child is going to turn out like that. It ain't like that. It's
It
a
didn't
lot of
turn
our
me straight.
it's a lot of our children that go to church that are straight. They like
But
what
the
they like,
logic
but
behind that don't even make sense.
yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Because if that was the case, then you would have no gay people.
Right.
Because especially my era,
Mm-hmm.
we didn't see that on TV.
Right. Right.
All I saw was straight people,
Right. Right.
men and women,
Right.
boys and girls
Mm-hmm.
kissing and
Mm-hmm.
going on dates. So why didn't it turn me straight?
Right. Right.
So what logic does it make to say
Right. It doesn't make
that
any
if kids
sense.
see two men on TV kissing, they're
Mm-hmm.
gonna be gay?
Yeah.
That doesn't even make sense. That
I mean,
logic is not.
yeah.
And Tristan, if you are close to it, I'm telling you, go. You will
Yes.
enjoy it
Where's he at?
beyond
Where's
in
Trisha?
California.
Oh yeah, you should go.
And he said he hasn't been to the one out in California.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
telling you,
telling you,
go.
you will enjoy yourself. You will
If
have a
you
good
close to it,
time.
go.
Yes, you really will. You
And
will
that's
have a
like
good
the home
time.
church.
And the one thing that I love about being a part of Unity Fellowship is the fellowship.
Hmm.
I will tell you this. People are just genuinely just loving and friendly. I've seen nothing but love. And then
Hmm.
another thing that I like is that the ministers and the deacons are touchable.
Right.
You
They
go
don't. They
you go
don't
to a
come
lot of
across.
churches and the pastor is treated like a king, and you
Hmm.
can't sit with the pastor. You got to wait. You got to make an appointment to talk to the pastor. You just can't approach the pastor. Like my pastor, he's approachable. Like you can talk to him about anything. I don't care what it is. You can go right up to him and say, Pastor,
Right
A,
after
B, C,
church.
D. He prayed for Joseph today, which I thought was just great. But he's a
But you
person
know what made me do
that's
that?
touchable. You understand? I understand what I'm saying.
But you know what made me do that?
What's that?
He looked at me like he knew something was wrong.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And when he gave me that look, like he looked at me,
Uh-huh.
but he looked like,
Like
he
something was
knew
going
something
on.
was going on.
Yeah.
And I just put his hands on me where the problem was.
Yeah.
And he just started praying for
Yeah,
me.
he has a gift like that.
And when
Pastor has a gift
when
like that.
I left, he was actually parked next to my car.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm going to send you pictures when it's done. I said, if it don't happen before I move to Georgia, I'm going to send you pictures and show you your prayer work.
Mm-hmm.
Your
Mm-hmm.
prayer work, because I know it's going to work.
Mm-hmm. I remember
Hello,
telling
hi.
him about my foot, and he was like, "Tramel," he said, "if you don't get up and testify about that next week, I'm going to testify about it." Our pastor, he is just like he's like a best friend. He's like, you can call him anytime, and you can talk to him. I love it. I love it.
Miss Joy, Miss Joy, Miss Joy, Miss Joy. Me and Tramel have known each other for over 24
It's
years.
been 22 years.
22,
It's
23,
been 22 years.
a
It'll
long
be
time.
it'll be 23 years in January.
And when we were first introduced, everybody knew that there was a chemistry between us that was
Yeah,
undeniable.
yeah.
But Tramel wasn't ready to be in a relationship with me.
Uh-huh.
So 18 years later, we actually met again. We talked on the internet in between that time,
Yeah,
but
sporadically.
we actually face to face met again 18 years later. And like when we met, at that point, you might as well say it was love at first sight
Mm-hmm.
because all the feelings I had for
Yeah,
him came rushing back to me like it was just the next day.
yeah.
And I'm going to say the same thing for him.
Mm-hmm.
All the feelings he had for me
Yeah.
just came rushing back to him. So 4 days later, after we met again, he proposed and I said yes.
Mm-hmm. I like to say when people ask us, how long we've
I have
known
a
each
family
other,
member
and
who's
they
so
want to know our story, we are really living proof that love does come around again. It doesn't come around again often, but love came back around for us. It did. It came back around for us. Um, we always talk about what if we would have got together 18 years
we
ago.
wasn't
I
ready.
said, Joseph, I said, you probably would have killed me.
We wasn't ready for that.
I said, you probably would have killed me because he couldn't. Joseph was like astonished by the attention that I would get.
And you
Remember?
right.
But
But
yeah, we're living proof that love does come back
hell
around. It does. It really does come back around, guys.
and Queen Ronnie, you know what? I had to listen to Tremel as much as I didn't want to listen to him. I had to listen to him. Some people's ignorance has to be put to the side sometimes when it comes to that.
Mhm.
Because, like I just said, I saw straight people all my life and they didn't turn me straight. So, what makes a person think because their kids see gay people that they're going to be gay?
Mhm.
Like, it's the ignorance behind that
Yeah.
that you have to excuse. Because I'm not going to say they don't know no better because they should. And I
Mhm.
agree with you 100%. Atlanta has nothing to do with your child being gay.
Mhm.
But there are people that think that way.
Yeah, they are.
They're,
Yeah.
they're just people that think they're ignorant.
They know they think influence drives a person, and
And our people, I, I can't talk about no other
yeah,
race of
for the
people.
most part, influence doesn't drive people like that.
I
It
have to
just
say
doesn't.
our people because I only know what I see in our community because I'm not white,
Right.
I'm not Latino, I'm not Asian, I'm
Right.
not none of that. I can only speak for black people.
Listen, God made you the way you are. He
Black
made you the way you
people,
are. That's it.
ha- church has gave them some of the most ignorant ideas
Yeah.
about being gay and what gay is, and it's church. Church does it. And then they
Uh-huh.
get home and then they fill their heads up with what the pastor said. And it's just, you love your kids, you love God, but then you throw your kid out. Being homeless is not going to make your child straight.
Right.
Not feeding your child is not going to make your child
Right.
straight.
You can't beat the gay out
You're
of them.
born the way you are born.
That's it.
People don't want to believe that. But
Right.
but God don't make mistakes.
It's not that they don't want to accept it,
No, but
Joseph.
I was told somebody God don't make mistakes.
Right.
Okay, well explain to me the blind baby. Explain to me the baby with one arm.
That's not a mistake.
Explain to me the baby with
That's
five
not a
fingers.
mistake.
No,
It was meant to
no,
be.
no, no. I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying to you is if God don't make mistakes, we all have two arms,
Mm-hmm.
10 fingers, 10 toes. We're not born blind. We can
Mm-hmm.
see. So you can't say because I'm born gay, God don't make mistakes. Because
Mm-hmm.
I can show you babies that can prove that, if you want to say God don't make mistakes, well, explain this to me. Explain why this baby is born this way, with a
Mm-hmm.
heart on the outside instead of the inside, with a hole in the head, but they're still alive.
Right.
That shows you God did what he wanted to do.
Well, you know what I think? I think most people that do not like gay men and women, I think for the most part, they don't like different. That's what really, scares people is different because we're different. It's different to see two men together. For some people it's different to see two women together. It's different to see a trans woman. It's like, T.S. Madison was talking about being trans, and she was saying how, some people look at her and they are like amazed, like,
Hey, Brenda.
oh, my god, oh my god, this is a man. They're like really like, amazed about it. Maury Povich used to do a show. Remember, he used to do a show where he would, he would have all these women come on, and he would say, "What do you think that she is? Is that a man or is that a woman?" It was a big thing. At one point in time, people are just like
Hey,
amazed
Rosario.
at the fact that a man can put on
Thank you for
makeup and he can put
coming.
on a dress and look great, look amazing, look like an amazing woman,
I hope you enjoy.
um
Dan, let me say something to you real quick.
mhm,
Whenever somebody tell you you ain't a good Christian for that reason,
mhm,
you tell them you are beyond a good Christian. Because, see, a good Christian would have friends like that. But these fake Christians, as me and Tremel
mhm,
call them, church burgers, they want to shun people for
mhm,
who they are. They don't want to be friends with people for who they are.
Hmm.
That's not a Christian.
Y'all know what the black
You
church
are a
is?
Christian because you have friends that are different. Jesus had a bunch of people following him that were
Hmm.
different.
Yeah.
He never shunned them. He
Yeah.
let everybody follow him.
And y'all, it ain't no passage in the Bible that say that going to being gay is you're damn to hell. It's just not. You
Jesus and
know,
God never said that.
right? Jesus
Man
and God
said
said
that.
that there were apostles, there were saints in the Bible that frowned upon two men lying together, but those are men just
There
like
was a
me,
passage
just
in the
like you.
scripture.
And let me be clear, King James is buried on top of his lover,
His gay lover, not
his
even
gay
his
lover.
wife.
Yeah, King James, the author of the Bible, is buried on top of his gay lover, and that's a fact. That's a fact. And
But
let me just say this about the black church. Y'all know what the black you know what the black church is? You know what my analogy of it is? It's 99.999%.
mind control.
It's influence.
Mind
Influence.
control.
Yeah, it's like mind control, but it's influence. Um, your pastor wants you not to live the way God or Jesus wants you to live. He wants you to live the way he wants you to live. If you come up in his church with red nail polish on, ladies, he's gonna have something to say about it. He's gonna say that God said it, right? Well, God ain't said nothing about no woman wearing no red nail polish, but in a lot of holiness churches, if you wear red nail polish, you're considered a harlot. If you get if you have a if you have a child out of wedlock, you're silenced. Okay, all these things are done by at the aid of the pastor, not God.
And have you
You
ever
know, and let me
realized?
just say this: although I go to church, I'm going to tell you, you don't need to go to church to have God in your heart. My, God is my vessel. You
Yes,
know,
Miss Joy, I know that's
God is
right.
my vessel. I can talk to God anytime I want to. I don't need no pastor to talk to God. I don't need for a pastor to pray for me to talk to God. I don't need anything to talk to God. All I got to do is open up my mouth and speak. You know, it's great when your pastor prays for you. It's great when somebody prays for you, but you don't need that. All you need to do is speak, let God speak to your heart, and you speak to God's heart. That's all God requires. And let me just say this: once you accept God, the Lord Jesus Christ, into your life, it ain't nothing on this earth. Well, this is just my belief, y'all. Once you accept Jesus Christ into your heart, there is nothing in this world that can damn me. Nothing that I do, nothing that I say of this world can damn me to hell. Nothing. You can say what you want to say, you know. And when I run into people that say, well, God is not pleased, and so on and so forth, I say, well, you know what? We don't serve the same master. We don't, and we don't. I don't serve the master that I serve is not a God of punishing and damning you to hell for
And
this
vengeance.
and vengeance and all these things.
Because once he sent
Yeah,
Jesus, that was it.
yeah, that's it.
And let me explain something to y'all that makes sense. Those of you who have come from Pentecostal churches
Mm-hmm.
and holiness churches,
Mm-hmm.
do you not realize that the whole Bible and the church is set up for heterosexual men?
Yeah.
Women you can't wear makeup, you can't wear lipstick, you gotta wear skirts down to your ankles.
Uh-huh.
You can't do nothing. You can't get your hair done. You can't do nothing
Right.
to keep men from looking at you.
Right. Right.
The gays and the lesbians, they condemn us to hell all the time. You know why? Because it's set up for heterosexual men. I
Mm-hmm.
have never in my life seen a man have to stand up in front of the church and apologize for getting a woman pregnant. But the
Mm-hmm.
woman has to stand up and apologize to the church for letting them down. Well,
Mm-hmm.
the same man that is in the church got her pregnant. So why ain't he
Mm-hmm.
standing up there with her?
Right.
Why isn't it that he needs an apology? Why is she sitting in the back? And I watched a girl that was excellent with children in Sunday school. She got pregnant by somebody in church.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what they did? Took away the Sunday school class from her, made her get up in front of the church and apologize. And from now on, she had to sit in the back of the church.
Wow.
Where was the man?
Well, I've
She
seen that
didn't just
before.
wake up pregnant.
Right.
She did. It's different if the man didn't go to church, but he was one of the men in the church.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't he go through anything?
And some of them apologize. Some churches where men apologize, but they're just forgiven like that,
Right.
and it's forgotten about.
The women are held accountable.
With a woman, it's totally different.
Right.
They can be forgiven, but it's never forgotten that she, had this child out of wedlock,
Right.
or
Like
she
she
did
did
this
something
evil
wrong.
thing that
Like
they think
she
that she
sat
did.
there and
Yeah.
seduced him and made him do it. And
Mm-hmm.
now she's gonna pay the price.
Right.
But think about it. Look in the Bible. Look what Eve did to Adam. Look at
Mm-hmm.
what Delilah did to Samson.
Right.
Women are always made to look like the bad person.
Right.
But the men come
Mm-hmm.
out victorious.
Right.
And like
It's not
that
fair.
just blew my
It's not
mind one day
fair.
when I was like, why is it women always are like the bad person? Like
Mm-hmm.
even in the Bible, women were bad. Women were sent to seduce. Women were sent to cause chaos and problems, and they were harlots, and they had to do this and
Mm-hmm.
it's like, but
It's
that's
not
not
fair.
fair.
It's not fair. It
That it
isn't.
takes two to do something.
Right.
It, Eve didn't just decide to eat the apple by herself.
Right.
She told Adam, "Here, baby, have some apple. It's delish,"
Uh-huh.
and he chose to eat it.
Right.
So then they both got punished.
Right. That wasn't seduction.
Right. That was just, she got tricked by the devil,
Right.
and she did what was told to her not to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then she went right to Adam and said, "Bitch, I ain't gonna be by myself. Bite this apple."
Right. Right.
And he did it.
Right.
But everybody want to blame Eve. Well, if Eve wouldn't have took the apple,
Yeah.
but she did, and Adam
Mm-hmm.
followed right behind her ass.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly, you know.
And how do we know that story is to be true?
No, I'm just saying.
How do
But
we
what
know
I'm
that?
saying is the Bible always depict women.
Right.
God told Samson, "Don't cut his hair." Here comes Delilah. "Ooh, you probably would look good with short hair. Let's cut it." And he
Mm-hmm.
listened, and now she's the bad guy because he
Right.
did
Right.
what God told him not to. Again, just like
Mm-hmm.
Adam and Eve, he did what God told him not to do, and listening to her. And a woman is depicted as the bad guy. Hey,
Right.
Trisha, don't be careful. Don't block nobody.
Okay. Hold on.
A woman is depicted as the bad guy. And I just think that is so wrong. And I just think church is used as a brainwashing mechanism, like Tramel said, to do what the pastor wants you to do. And notice how pastors are, even pastors, they forgive it real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've sinned and please forgive me. The whole congregation forgive them and move on.
Yeah. I just wanted to say to people the choices that you make in life, whether they be good, bad, or ugly, know that God knows that you're not perfect. And that is the premise that you should walk in life, is that God knows that you're not perfect, and God knows that you can't be a perfect person. You don't have the ability to. No one has the ability to be 100% perfect. And know that God understands that. He understands that. That's why he gave us free will. He
And
gave us the will and desire to do and live the way we chose to. If God gave us that free will, why would he sit there and nitpick and judge and say, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like this, I don't like that. I'm going to send this person to hell for this, I'm going to send this person to hell for that. That's not how God works. It's just not. I'm sorry. That's not how I believe God works. Now
right,
you
Miss
can believe whatever
Joyce.
you want to believe. I don't, it's okay for you to believe whatever you want to believe with all due respect. I just don't,
And Miss
I
Joyce,
just
I
don't
agree with you
agree like
100%.
that. I don't.
And all I say is, you find your own personal relationship with God.
Yes.
You don't have to go to church to
You
worship
don't.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Church is in your heart.
Yes.
And my thing has always been Jesus is love.
Mm-hmm.
When Jesus came, it was all about love. As
Mm-hmm.
long as you love people, as long as you love yourself, as long as you're not out there hurting people and doing things to harm yourself,
Right.
God is pleased
Right.
as long as you live in a good life.
Right. Right.
And that's it, that's all.
I think that's why the world is coming around, especially when it comes to us LGBT people. They're starting to realize that no
Right
matter
there.
what, you know, they look at us. Some people look at us and like they're good people. I mean, what's the problem? You know, what's the problem? It feels good to be accepted in this world. I mean, I'm just tired of it feeling like a privilege
Hey Bianca.
because it's not. It's not a privilege for me to be married. It's not a privilege for me to be accepted. I'm a human being. You should accept me anyway without all that behind.
You know what, Brenda? And I agree with you, but I think the kids nowadays are smarter than we were.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
We just became a religion because our parents said, this is where I am, this is what you're going to be, end of story. Nowadays, kids ain't falling for that.
Right.
It's, well, there's plenty of religions out there.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do my research and see what I want to be and what I want to do and what I want to believe. And that's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where the difference comes in. We were just told this is what you are
Mm-hmm.
and this is what you're going to believe. So deal
Mm-hmm.
with it and move on with your life.
Well, you know what? I believe that everybody has a journey to walk in life. And I believe that they have whether that be you're going to, go to college and get your degree and have kids and get married and stuff. That's your journey. But I also believe that everyone on this planet has a spiritual journey. And that spiritual journey can take you through some ups and downs. It can take you through some misunderstandings. It can take you through a lot. But it's all up to you. It's all like
But
it's all depends on what your personal relationship with God
but
is.
Trumel, our parents,
Hmm.
we didn't have an option.
Right,
It was
right.
just I know I didn't. My grandmother was like, "We Christian. This is what
Yeah,
we believe,
yeah. We
and this
serve
is what
God
we're
in this
gonna
house. Yeah.
do, and we serve God in this house."
Hmm.
And I remember one day when I got my nose pierced, I was about 18, maybe. When I got my nose pierced, and I told her, I said, "Oh, Grandma, I'm a Muslim. You won't bring that in my house." Like
Hmm.
she literally like to pass out from a stroke, and I'm standing there laughing like, "Big
Hmm.
deal if I'm a Muslim."
Hmm. Hmm.
What's the big? You're gonna go to hell, and this, that, and third, and they're all going to hell. And if you want to rot in hell, and I used to tell her all the time, I'm like, what about people that don't know? That don't know,
Right.
meaning they've been Buddhists all their
Hmm.
lives.
Hmm.
They don't know nothing about Christianity
Right. Right.
because it was never taught in their country.
Right. Right.
You telling me all these people are gonna die and go to hell? Yep.
Hmm.
And I'm like, do you know how stupid you sound?
Yeah.
I said, God is God.
Right.
Whether it's Buddhist, whether it's Muslim, Allah,
Hmm.
whether it's God is
Right.
God. I was like, and you don't even know what they teach because you're so scared to learn anything but
Hmm.
Christianity that you don't even know.
Right.
I have two nephews that's married to men. I love and treat them as I do
I'm
all of
like,
my other nephews.
mhm.
They are great. Yeah, because it,
Yeah. See,
what
I'm like
when we
Joe.
started this platform, right?
Hmm.
We started it because we wanted to show that love was love,
Hmm.
whether it be between two men, two women, a man and a woman. Love was love was love. It didn't matter that love was love. But then our whole channel took a whole different direction. And, people will always say, "Oh my God, I see the love between you and Tramel. And how do y'all do that?" And it's like, we don't do anything. We just love each other. And that must come through on the camera. And, I'm glad it comes through on the camera. And I'm glad, like, even without us talking like we used to talk in the beginning, people see love as love. no matter what. Hey, Antoine.
My sugar is dropping.
I posted about David and Jonathan from the Bible on the pages. Right. And, you know, it just it resonates, through us. And, you know, it just is what it is. And I'm glad that people can see love is love. It doesn't resonate with everybody. I'm not trying to change everybody's. I'm not trying to. Sorry, y'all. That's Tramel's blue clothes. He has to go eat some sugar, but his sugar is low. His sugar is dropping. But it, you know, I'm not going to change everybody's mind. I'm not trying to change everybody's mind. If I change one person's mind, that's enough for me. But I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to show you that love is love. And you shouldn't condemn people just because they're different. But in this world we live in today, everybody wants you to think the same and move the same and do the same things. And I apologize, y'all, from doing pillow talk every night. I'm losing my voice, but it is what it is. I'm gonna keep talking till I can't talk no more. But yeah, like it's sad to me. It's sad because I wish people were more open minded so they could accept their kids and they could accept their nieces and nephews and they could just see the true people that they really are. And, I tell people all the time, well, a lot of times, if there's no gay people, there's no Gucci, there's no Fendi, there's no Versace, there's no, you
Hair
know,
and nails.
you won't get your hair done, you won't get your nails done. Like, well, not more so
We
nails,
contribute.
but hair and makeup. Because most gay and lesbian people do hair and makeup. All the designers, the majority of them, are gay and lesbian. So if we didn't exist, you wouldn't have a choir in church. You probably have two people standing up there singing. You wouldn't have men in your congregation because honestly, most of the men in church are gay. Um, just saying. I hate to say that, but it is true. And that's the other thing that gets me. They sit there and listen to these pastors condemn them to hell. And I'm like, sis, why are you sitting there listening to that bull? Like you, amen, amen. And then you was just in the club Saturday night. Like who does that? Like that don't make sense to me. I don't it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yes, listen today, honey. It's 30. Well, on my screen it says 33 people in the chat. Can we get 33 thumbs up? Can we get 33 thumbs up, y'all? We getting momentum, but we need those thumbs up. We really do. It helps put us in the algorithm and keeps us relevant on these YouTube streets. So please, if you can, thumbs up. If you don't know how, just hit that little X on the right hand side. You're gonna see the little thumbs up thing. Tap it, and then you can come right back into the live chat. Just tap on live chat, and it'll put you right back in here with us. So you ain't gotta be scared that you're gonna miss something, cause you'll still be able to hear us. You'll still be able to see us. You just won't be able to see the chat. But we appreciate it. Shout out to my bush people. I hope y'all like it in the bushes. And shout out to all the people that hasn't subscribed yet. I don't know what y'all waiting for because y'all watching. You might as well hit that subscribe button because it's free. Hey, Wands Wands. Oh, I didn't. You know what? I'm going to do it tomorrow because I go to dialysis. I'll get drained and then it won't bother me to drink it. I promise. I'll do it tomorrow. How come we men don't get credit for wearing heels? I mean, we did make it popular. They give us credit for hair. Antoine, let me tell you something. If you really go back on the history, men were the first ones to wear heels. Men were the first ones to get their nails done. Men wore wigs all the time. So, as the generations went, through, it became a woman thing. But if you read the history on it, men were the first
To
for
break the
heels,
braids
for heels, nails, and wigs.
and fashion.
George Washington and them wore powdered wigs all the damn time.
Yeah, powder man.
So, you know, people need to learn that. Men wore dresses, which AKA was togas. Men, men did all of that. They wore sandals, all of that. But now all of a sudden, it's too macho for men to do these things. And technically, again, I have to talk about my people because I don't know about no other race of men. And the men in the chat can agree with me, or the men in the chat can agree with me, and the women can agree because they raise their sons this way. Little black boys are the only boys that are raised to be thugs, to wear their pants and wear their Tims and wear wife beaters and their hats to the back. You start dressing them like that when they're little 3 year olds, 4 year olds, and think that it's cute. No other race of man does that. No other race does that. It's okay for a white boy to be a nerd. It's okay for an Asian boy to be a skater. It's okay for a Latino boy to be smart, but not black kids. Black boys can only be thugs. That's how we're raised. From yay high, we're raised to be thugs. We have to wear the Tims. We have to wear the Nikes. We have to wear the baggy jeans. We have to wear the Jordan. We have to have the little baseball cap to the back. That's how we are raised. We are raised with toxic masculinity. And God forbid if one of us grows up and we're smart and we become a nerd, or we want to be a biker, or we want to be a skateboarder or something like that, then we're looked upon and frowned upon as different. And oh my God, what's wrong with him? He must be gay. The first thing they're gonna call him is gay because they're not fitting into the norm. They don't want to carry a gun. They just want to carry a skateboard, and it becomes a problem. Before my mom passed, I told her that I was gay, and she was so very mad. She was so very mad with me. I didn't want to break her heart, so I thought dating a man and 2 kids in 1991. And oh, Miss Joy, I'm so sorry about that. I mean, I'm glad you have kids, because I'm sure they make your life more special. Because most people say their kids do. I don't have kids, so I'm only going by what I hear. Most people say about their kids. But I am so sorry to hear that. And just because you didn't want to make your mom and that's sad that you know I'm gonna highlight your comment.
But that happens in
And
a lot of black families.
I know you don't want sympathy for that, but that's just sad. It's really sad. It's
But that happens in a lot of
oh
black families. It
no no
does.
no. She told her mom, and then she married a man. She had 2 kids, and then she found
Right.
out she got HIV from him.
Yeah.
It's
It
sad,
happens. It does. It happens. Yeah.
but I feel bad for people because
It does.
when we can just live in our authentic truth, we become better people.
Hmm.
We're not depressed. We're not sad.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
can just be your authentic self.
love living in my truth. And Joseph gave me the authority and the strength and the courage to live in my truth before we got married. He said, Tramel, I want you to be yourself. Whatever that is. He said, whatever it is that you are, I'm going to accept. And that's what he's done. That's what he's done all these years. I mean, we've only been married for 4 years. Well, it will be 4 years in. It'll be
No, 5
we're going on year 5, yeah.
in
But
June.
Joseph has always accepted me for who I am. And that's the only thing that I've ever asked for in life is to be accepted for who I am. And it's a beautiful feeling. It's like a breath of fresh air. It is. Um, you know, and like I said last week, parents, you're going to get old one day. And you're going to want your children around you. You're going to want your children's love when you get old. You're not going to be stubborn all your life. And that's why I say you have to accept your children for who they are. I don't care what it is, you know. Like I said, as a parent, you have hopes and dreams for your children. You want them to be this, you want them to do this in life. And you know, some parents, they gear their
Hi,
children and they
Montez.
set it up for their children to be a certain way, you know. But sometimes things don't work out in your favor, and you have to just accept it. Just accept it.
You
Yeah.
know, the one thing that stopped my mother from that was one day she said something to me, and I said, "Mom, listen, did you do everything Grandma wanted you to do? Did you become who Grandma wanted you to become?" I said, "Because I remember a story you told, how she told you you wasn't getting a divorce from my daddy, but you've been divorced since I was 3. So clearly you didn't listen to her, right?
Hmm.
And you went and lived your life the way you wanted to live it, right?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, what make you think I ain't gonna do the same thing?"
Hmm.
I said, "Just because you had hopes and dreams for me, your hopes and dreams for me ain't my hopes and dreams for myself.
Right.
I promise you, I won't disappoint you. Nothing in this world will I ever disappoint you with." I said, "I will always make you proud. But just understand, I'm never going to be who you want me to be. And I'm never going to be the man that you want me to be.
Right. Right.
I mean, I'm sorry you're not going to have grandkids. I'm sorry you're not going to have uh, a daughter-in-law. But, that it wasn't in the cards for me. It just wasn't. It just wasn't. It just was not in the cards for me.
Right. Right.
I'm sorry that disappointed you, but you know,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
We encourage you to be yourself. Period.
I
We just
encourage
do.
you, if you don't right now, to walk and live in your authentic truth.
Yes.
You may have to turn away family and
Hmm.
friends, but at the end of the day, you are going to be so glad
Hmm.
that you took that step to live your authentic truth.
Yes.
There's no more hiding, there's
Yeah.
no more lying, but you have to do that on your own. I can't tell you when is a good time, what's good to do,
Hmm.
how to do it. You just have to do it when you're ready.
Yeah. Y'all understand the phrase that we say when we end our show every night, when we say walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness, and all those great and beautiful things? That's about living your best life. That's about you living in your happiness, you living in your truth, you living in your understanding and not apologizing for it. That's what that means when we say walk in love, peace, sunshine, happiness, and all those great and beautiful things. That's what that means. It means live your best life. Live your life on your terms. Live your life doing what you want to
It
do.
makes you happy.
Yeah, and what makes you happy. Don't it's not for you to care about what other people think or feel. And we always give a pass to our moms and our dads and our sisters and brothers. You don't have to give them no pass. if they
Oh, I
if
give
they
them a
don't
pass.
accept you, they don't accept
They're
you.
not giving you a pass.
Right. Right. and,
Oh,
and,
I'm
and and
I'm
you
glad.
are accepting them for who they are. What's wrong with them accepting you for who you are?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sure you don't sit and tell
By
them how to.
default, you accept them for who they are because people have said to you that's the way life is. But
But you, 9 times out of 10, you're not sitting around telling them how to live their lives,
hmm.
but you are letting them dictate to you how your life
Right.
should be, and you're listening.
Right.
You're not telling them how to live their life. They're doing whatever they want, whatever's
Yeah.
making them happy. But when it comes to you, they always got something to say.
You know what?
They always got an opinion. They always
Hmm.
want to tell you, well, what you should do is this. And I think you should pray about it. And, the Lord will guide you. But did the Lord guide you? Did you sit and pray about what you want
Hmm.
to do? Don't worry
Well,
about what I'm
sometimes the
doing.
Lord guide us to be who we are. The
Right.
Lord guide us to be who we are. Okay, if you said the Lord guided you to be who you are, believe me when I say the Lord guided me. And some people be like, the Lord ain't guide you to be that way. Yes, He did. Yes, He did.
The Lord told me to live in my truth.
Hmm. All God said to me is, Tremel, I love you, and I love God back. Period. That's it. That's the end of the story. Yeah.
Right. Thank you. I'm glad you are loving us.
Yes, we
And
are.
I'm glad you listened to Lips and came over.
Yeah.
Again, shout out to the Legion. Y'all ain't here
Hmm.
deep.
And shout out to the people that watch the replay, because
Right.
we're getting a lot of people that may not watch us when we go live, but they watch the
Yeah, but they
replay,
watching the
and they
replay.
and you know what? You know what's amazing, Joseph? Have you seen the comment in the comments? They say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I missed y'all," and they be giving us an excuse as to why I missed y'all. I'm sorry, I fell asleep, or I was doing this and I was doing that, and I'm so sorry that I missed you. Like, y'all don't owe us an explanation for missing the live stream. You can
Just tell us you
always
watched the
go back and
replay
watch the replay.
and you enjoyed it. And if you
Yeah.
have suggestions or what you want to hear us talk about
Hmm.
or what you want to see us do, because I know Wanzwan says she wants to see us do a mukbang, and we have
Hmm.
plans on doing that for
Right,
you.
right,
So, like, if you have ideas and plans that you want us to
right.
do, we'll do it,
Yeah,
within reason, of course.
yeah.
Because, some people have made some unreasonable
Yeah,
requests.
they have. They have. Some of them be trying. Let me see. They be like, I'll
Some
be like, no, listen, I don't
unreasonable
do that, girl.
requests.
But
Queen Ronnie said, but I feel like I do, though.
yeah. Yeah. So y'all got any questions? Anybody got any questions for us
Before
tonight?
we go,
Yeah.
because y'all know time is almost
Yeah.
up
What time is
till
it? It's
tomorrow.
time. Let me
No,
see.
they got a couple of more
Oh
minutes.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
If y'all
y'all,
have any more
what
questions,
we love y'all
or if you asked the
questions.
question and I missed it because I tried to get everybody's
Yeah.
question, I really did, but y'all was
Hmm.
typing fast, so it was going quick. But I tried to get everybody's questions.
Yeah, we love y'all questions though. We do. We really do love y'all. We enjoy them. We love
Yes,
answering
because
them.
y'all
So
asked some good
yeah,
questions.
y'all do. Y'all really do. Yeah. So if you have any questions to ask us at this time, please feel
And if you
free.
think of them afterwards, definitely send them to us in the email.
Hmm.
Our email is the same name, the
Yeah.
McRae Kings, and we'll do another
Q and
pillow
A.
talk Q&A. We don't
Yeah.
have a problem
And
before that.
you think we should do that like once a week?
Uh-huh.
Would you think we should do the
If
Q
they
and
send the
A? Q and
questions,
A once a week. Yeah, we'll do Q and A once a week. If you guys send us questions, we will answer them live on our channel. So if you don't want to ask a question today and you want to, send us an email, by all means, do that. Do that. Yeah.
well, Miss Joy, you got two more right here.
What?
Two more gay
Oh
friends. Because
yeah.
she said she used to go to the gay clubs in New Orleans before Katrina hit,
Uh
and
huh.
all her friends were gay men because she felt comfortable.
Uh huh.
Do a segment on domestic violence, not just physical. We can. We definitely can do that.
Yeah.
We
Because
definitely can do that.
both of us can relate to domestic violence.
Physical and
Yeah,
mental.
physical and mental. Yeah.
So we can definitely do that for
Hmm.
you guys.
Yeah.
We just have to be mindful of what we say.
Right.
Because YouTube, sometimes we're going to have to like manipulate what we say a little bit.
Yeah.
And y'all just going to have to pick up on it because YouTube don't really want us talking about that type of stuff.
Yeah, like they don't really like you to say things like domestic, violence. They
But
like for you
when
to
we
say
do it,
DM or,
well, you
you
just
know.
said it.
Hmm.
But
Right, I
when we
just
do
said it.
it,
Yeah, but
we'll put like numbers up and stuff for people
uh
to get help and what have you.
yeah, we've done some shows on domestic
We've done
violence. Yeah,
back in the day,
back in the day. Yeah,
but yeah, we can do that. We
yeah.
can definitely do that.
Anything else, guys? Any more questions coming through, Joseph?
No, not yet,
Yeah.
but we are gonna end the show now because
Hmm.
it's that time. So
Okay.
we will see you
Oh.
tomorrow.
Yes.
And thank you all for coming
Yes.
and
Thank you.
spending your evening with us
Thank you so much for joining us.
for Pillow Talk episode 21.
Yes, thank you.
And guys, we didn't know if Pillow Talk was gonna be a as much of a hit as it is, but we thank you guys for coming through
Yes,
and
we do.
enjoying it. And Alicia, you have a good night as well. I just, I love it. I love you guys. I love it. I look forward to it every night. Um, and make sure you follow us on all social media platforms.
Mm-hmm.
We're on everything, so I'm not going to name them all. And our name is the same on everything, the McRae Kings. You might see
Yes.
us on TikTok twice. Join them both because Tramel started a TikTok. I started a TikTok.
Yeah.
So we have two because we both started one. But everything else is just one.
Right.
The McRaeKingz. Join our Facebook page, join our Instagram page,
Mm-hmm.
Twitter page, TikTok page, Snapchat page, even though we don't really post nothing on Snapchat.
Right, right.
But definitely do that.
Yes.
Good night, Melissa, and
Yes. Good night.
you know, do all of that. And also make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's free to subscribe. Make
Mm-hmm.
sure you hit the thumbs up on your way out. And also make sure you hit that notification bell and it's shaded in so you know every time we go live or drop new content, you won't miss out. And if you want to become a member and become a lord or a lady or a knight at our round table, hit that join button and join us monthly with a
Mm-hmm.
monthly subscription and become a lord or a lady or a knight at our round table.
Mm-hmm.
Membership has its privileges. You'll find
Yes.
out real soon. And also check out the McRae King's boutique for everything McRae King's and our production company, Dare to Be Different. The link is in the description box, so you can go check that out
Mm-hmm.
and see if you find something you like. And once we get settled, we're going to start doing coffee with Kings again. So make sure you get your mugs so you can have coffee with the Kings on your mug. And if you want to help our platform grow and want to donate to our platform, our Cash App is right there. Just send a donation. No donation is too small. It will go right back into our platform and help us grow.
Yes.
And with that being said, guys, Tramel already told you what it means. But before I say that part,
Mm-hmm.
if nobody told you yesterday or today that they love you,
We do.
know that Tramel and I
We do. We love
love you
you.
from the bottom of our hearts.
Mm-hmm.
And there is absolutely
Absolutely nothing
nothing
you can do
you
about
can
it.
do about it to stop us from loving you. So, with that being said, always walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. All those great and wonderful things because it'll just make you a better person.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you that are new, thank you for coming. I hope you
Yes.
enjoyed. Please subscribe. And you don't know this, but the rest of them do. It's what, Tramel?
It's Team McRae.
All damn day.
Yes. Become a lifetime member. We'll talk to you
See you
soon.
tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.